Good morning. So, 2 ways to rely less on motivation in 2024. So, number one is quite simple, and that's to make things a little bit more fun. I've just had a long car journey coming back from up north. And what do we do when car journey? We're in the car. It can be quite boring, especially if you've got an electric car and you have to go 58 miles, 60 miles an hour to get good mileage. Anyway, what do? We listen to podcasts, listen to music. We've got our favourite music. So how can we apply that to other areas? Well, with our health and fitness, if we're exercising from home, put some music on. If we're doing some chores, put some music on. Sing, dance. It changes the way you feel. So not while you're driving. It changes the way you feel so massively. And how can we apply this? So, like I said, if you're exercising from home, put some music on. If you're going for a walk, put some music on. A podcast on. Something like that. And it kind of reminded me of something in terms of a lot of people have said, like, how do you work so much? And morning, Gemma. And actually it's because one, I find it fun. Two, there's purpose, meaningfulness to it. And this is number two, and that's the meaningful purpose side of things. And that's rather than relying on motivation, because you don't need motivation to procrastinate. Like if we're like, I'm just gonna sod it, leave it tonight. I'm just gonna sit down and watch TV. I'm gonna sit down and just chill out. We don't really need motivation to do that. And why is that? Well, it's because we want to do it. There must be some meaningfulness to it, or we find it fun. They're the two things. So if you look at the meaningfulness, can we make the meaningfulness override that fun when we're looking to procrastinate? So by meaningfulness, it would be like, okay, how would I feel after? How does this impact me? How does that impact me tomorrow? How does that impact others around me? And this is a key one, because quite often we might go, it's going to work out, but I've got to do X, Y, and Z for them. That resentment, so if you don't do anything now, you'll probably resent them, the people you said you did it for. And how will that impact them then tomorrow when you're like, subconsciously, and I do this too, in this slight little resentment, like, I didn't get my workout in because of you yesterday. So I want you to think about them two things today and go, can I do something rather than nothing, even when I don't feel like it? Because we got number one, think about, how can I make it more fun? Music. How can I make it more fun? Have something on in the background that makes it more enjoyable. Have something you do that you find fun, like in terms of exercise. When you're walking, listening to something, walking with someone else, having a bit of an accountability buddy, partner, always good to do. Go to sessions, like some of the ladies who come together at Fruci sessions, they kind of come into the same sessions. It definitely helps out, like, because one of them's not there or is thinking about not going, they're like, I had to go because I knew you were knocking on the door. Or I knew I didn't want to let you down. And that accountability can work. It can backfire in other people. Number two, think of that purpose, whether that is an event, whether that's entering a competition, doing a 5K, like looking to do a 5K, having a goal of some sort, or whether it's a bit more shorter term and you think about the purposefulness, meaningfulness, and you think about, okay, how will I feel after that? What meaningfulness does it give me? Will I have any resentment? How does it impact those around me, this decision now? And see if that helps in terms of doing the things that you probably know you need to do. So I hope that helps. Any questions, let me know. Happy Thursday, and I'll see you later.